Alright, yeah. How's it going, everybody? Let's not waste any time, shall we? Let's get into the games. So, we're playing Is It Spells. If you want to check out the deck list, !deck or deck list will get you that. We're now using Stream Decker. You may see a little overlay if you're watching on Twitch. I'm not sure if this is a VOD that'll go up on YouTube, but it probably will. But you can move that around if it's in your way, by the way. I've noticed a few people in other streams don't realise that thing can move, so it gets annoying for them. But yeah, Is It Spells. So it's pretty much a build off of the Drake Precon deck, except for I have 3 Hour of Devastations and I use the Is It Drake that pulls back instants and sorceries to pull them back so that we can just keep wiping boards over and over again. It seems to be quite effective, I have to say. I honestly prefer Winter, to be honest. Can always put on more laser claws. Yeah, that's kind of my stance on it as well. Ugh. Ugh. Why can't one of these be an island and then this is lovely? I guess I could take it anyway though. Sure. Good game to you. Oh, there you go. I think he's won already. Oh dear. Or maybe it's blue-black control, if so, maybe he has. God, I'm tired of seeing blue-black control, I'll be honest. Right, let's go get an island. We can opt next turn or Essence Scatter, potentially. Treasure map. Okay, I have one of those. They're quite good. Do we opt and Highland Lake so we have cancel open, or do I just Essence Scatter? I feel like he's control here, so essence scattering things doesn't seem like it's going to be useful. Let's just go. Yeah, I've just really fancied playing some Arena today, so I thought, you know what? Start the stream early and let's stream some Arena. Why the hell not? Okay. Do you have another colour of mana? Or are you mono blue something? Sure, why not? I'll take more counters. It'll do me just fine. Alright, pass the turn. Treasure map. Sure. Why not? So I might try build a new deck today. I don't know what I want to build though. It depends. We've got 2 packs for the weeklies left to open on stream today, so hopefully I get some wild cards and we can figure something out. Pass. Countervailing Winds X2 at the moment. Fair enough. But yeah, I've got kind of the pieces for a Simic Ramp deck. And somewhat pieces for a Merfolk list, but I've already kind of built that. Hey, Sergeant Johnson. How's it hanging? Enter your draw step, sir. Or madam. Is he mana screwed or is he really playing mono blue? Yeah, he's adding black. Okay. Take advantage of that. How about no, Scott? Oh, no. I was afraid of the counter there. Did not have it. That is fine. And yeah. Hey! Love using a card and then immediately getting it back. It's a beautiful thing. So luckily for us, since he's blue-black and he's using those treasure tokens for his black mana, he's not going to be drawing off of them very often. Never mind. He is very much into doing that. Go for it. Oh dear. Oh, there he goes with his swamps. You swampy madman. Okay. Passing? Because I'm drawing, if you are passing. Yeah! Alright, let me draw. Give me those cards. You meanie. Alright. That's fine. We'll play it like that. There's really no reason using this Field of Ruin on that treasure cove anymore. Not until he gets some more, Oh! Adam Johnson, thank you very much for the 100 bits, dude.
Smile.
Smile? Alright, I will. Not that you'd be able to tell, but I'm smiling right now, don't you worry. Thank you, little Timmy, for that commentary. There he goes, sacking those treasures again. Gotta love little Timmy. He's always got something to say. Field of Ruin of our opponents. Well, our Archer Barazkas are not going to do very much then. Are you passing? Counter X4? That's still got some decent value. Yeah, I don't want to cycle it. Ooh, a pull from tomorrow. Nice. Okay. That's a pull for the win if he taps out for something that isn't too scary. Why so serious? Gotta love them jokers. So this hand is looking pretty fun policey right now. But our opponent's playing the fun police deck, so you know. Do I pull from tomorrow without counter backup? I think we're fine with our current hand as it stands. Like, yeah, sure, why not? I'm gonna do this for a little while, I suppose. We do have plenty of creatures, we just haven't seen any yet. Control versus Control, a passionate game where nothing happens for 15 minutes. Oh, you haven't seen the half of it. I've played a lot of Control recently with this deck, and oh my god, they can stall out. I've had a few games. Sure. Thanks for thinning my deck. That works for me. Okay. Yeah, I've had a few games where my opponents have been playing blue-black Control, and they're clearly playing like a built-off of the pre-con kind of thing. So I kind of already know what all of their win cons are, and I'm pretty certain they played all of them out, and every game usually ends with them having about 10 cards left in the deck, because they've got a Nether Hall. Is it a good game, really? Yeah, this is a great game. I know, opponent. It's just, I'm debating whether or not I want to pull from tomorrow, but this hand just keeps being okay. Just okay. Come on, give me something to counter at the very least. Ooh, lovely. Something to have a war over. Let's do it. Counter me, daddy. Counter me. I will win. Well, I probably won't, to be fair, but I like to think I will. It's, yeah, too much for the countervailing wins, so cancel. I'm not really, like... Whoa! Lumi! For the
This doesn't look like Haran. Oh, wait.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for the resub, dude. Appreciate it. How's it hanging? It's really rare to play against non-meta things. I came across someone using black-white cartouche combo another time against Mill. Ooh. Damn it! You're gonna cast that, aren't you? If he doesn't cast it, we will strike him down. Glorious anger. But that's gonna be really bad. Yeah, I can't wait for the time when we don't see the pre-cons being 90% of the meta. So I'd love the idea of not knowing exactly what's in my opponent's deck 90% of the time. I'd love to go for a wonderful, massive pull, but I don't think I will. I need something good here. I've got a Nezahal in here, I'm pretty sure. Maybe cycle the countervailing winds. Let's find something interesting to do. God knows we're not doing it right now. I know it's my go. Thanks, opponent. Let's do manual tap, because I can't trust this anymore. There we go. Negate me, baby. You finally decided to play a game I wasn't currently playing. Are you not playing Arena, Lumi? Daka. Pass the turns. I'm not really interested in like wiping any of these guys off the board because I've got 3 of 38 board wipes in here and ways to get them back, so I'm pretty sure that we'll get to an hour of devastation in no time at all. We'll be laughing. Should be playing Arena right now, but too many people streaming it. Yeah. Mostly Gwent streamers, because Gwent's not in a good place right now. Because all of their streamers are playing Arena. Good times. Boo. I'd like to keep my hand relatively intact, I suppose. Cancel that. You gonna fight over this, or are you gonna let it go? Let it go. Never mind. Alright, okay. I can't pay the 2. I really wish I could. Alright, eat my hand. Guess you take the pull. Unless you've got, yeah. Unless you've got something you want to resolve soon. It's not looking good anymore. I guess I should have used that pull sooner. No! No! Fun police! Wee woo, wee woo. Go away. No one likes you. Stop it. God damn it. He's taking everything I hold dear. I wanted to build this deck. God damn it. If you weren't at Rare, I would have already built it. Pre-NDA, I had a hostage taker deck. And it was doing this kind of obnoxious stuff. It was fun. God damn it, he's taking my... Yeah! Damn control players. Taking my shitty walls. Yeah, I'd love to be doing that right now. Pre-NDA, we all had our pick of decent decks. Yeah. Yeah, that was good times. Never gonna last, though. Alright. It's time to do some fun policing of our own. You're not allowed that. That's gone. I'll swindle you. Don't make me. Don't make me do it. Okay, let that one go. Do I take out the other one? I think I probably do. Okay. Take the 5. The disgusting 5 I should be dealing. Well, I should be dealing about 10. Ooh, Glorybringer, okay. Good times. What's the odds it resolves, though? Let's be honest. It's not very high. We're doing it anyway. Come on, slam it down. Slam it, slam it, slam it, slam it. Come on. Let's do this. Boo. Shall I essence scatter my own Glorybringer? That'd be fun. Nope. None of that. Alright then, do your worst. Can you cast 2 spells? He's hunting. If that is a thing that he can cast, and the thing on top is a thing that he can cast, we are dead right now. Otherwise, we are dead when we draw our next card if it's not a board wipe, which it should be. So many cards. They're all board wipes. Except for that island on the bottom. Huh. That's cool. Forgot about that. So yeah, if you scry things to the bottom and you don't shuffle, they appear on your deck. It's fun things like that that make me love Arena, and then there's non-fun things like the Tapper that really make me hate it. Wonder if Treasure Map plus the Night Procession with Reveling Riches can work. Yeah, I imagine there's better things to do, but it can certainly work. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful, we're not just dead. Except for we kind of are, because I need to draw another board wipe. Or a way to block that Glyph Keeper. Okay. Flips the treasure map. Just let me check that it doesn't transform under its owner's control. No, that's unfortunate. It's not like the Planeswalkers. That's a shame. Tough scry for them there. Crook of Condemnation. Yeah, it's just one of those things though that in this current meta with best of one, it's just not something you can put in your deck. Can you imagine if I drew a Crook of Condemnation right now? How useless that would be. Because there's no way this Glyph Keeper ain't coming out of his yard. And then it's just dead to me. Yep, there he goes. Big surprise. Alright, come on. And we're off. See you later, opponent. Goodbye. We had fun. Alright, let's go back in. Boop boop. God, I haven't played enough Arena this week. Must play more. More! I used 2 in my -1/-1 counter deck. They're useless, so I can sacrifice them with costly plunder. Oh, I see. Where were you? Where were you when I needed to get my board wipes back and block a Glyph Keeper? This hand. It's 1 blue mana off of Greatness. Sure, why not? So funny to see the Gwent streamers turn to Arena. Yeah, Gwent seems to have really died off, to be honest. The draft mode seems to be doing well. People seem to like it. I think it's a little uninspired, to be honest. But it's just my opinion. As long as people are enjoying it, that's all that matters, really. Someone doesn't have a decent card pool. Okay. I shouldn't say that, because every single time I judge someone's cards, it's the thing that murders me. I should just, like, lightning strike it to make sure that doesn't happen. But I'm not that kind of guy. Enter the unknown. Well, I guess I'm that kind of guy. Goodbye. No exploring for you. Hey, we can have 1/4s, or I can hold up counters. Problem with Gwent is that the faction system doesn't allow for much combo potential. Small decks make card advantage very important. No mana system makes resources management a joke, and they keep nerfing meme cards so that they aren't even slightly playable. Yeah, I do love me some good old memes. Most people probably know. Yeah, it was kind of... they want you to play the way that they design the cards. So they keep changing cards up so that they can't play that way. Like Mill. I understand Mill going, though, in Gwent. But I was one of the players who was using it quite relentlessly at the same time. I kind of need to make my land drop, but I also need to hold up this counter. God damn it. The dilemma. Alright, fair enough. I think our opponent's mana screwed, which is great for us, since now we've drawn a board wipe. I guess we'll start putting the pressure on then, since we know that they're not doing a great deal. We have an Essence Scatter as well. They seem to be a creature-focused deck. So, all good for us. Yep. Now we have a 4-4. We're in a good spot. If we don't like what happens, goodbye board state. Swing. And let us opt to do 5 damage. Have I made my land drop this turn? Do I care? I'm gonna bottom it. Get some more action. Card draw. I'll do. Alright. Boop. But yeah, like, the Gwent draft thing, should probably clarify why I think it's uninspired. It's because it's just, hey, here's all the cards in the game, and here's them appearing in a random order. Have at it. It's like, you know, where's the structure? You know, like when you've got draft in Magic, you've got a specific set with a specific archetype involved, and all you're doing in Gwent draft is essentially just trying to build the decks that already exist, and occasionally memeing out with something, but yeah. Oh, poor opponent. Okay, let's do this for 3. Because we get a discard as well. Put let's put an Abrade in the graveyard. I want to be able to cast one thing. I'm not going to get that option, am I? Let's try find an opt so we can kill him on the spot here. Come on, opt. Come to Pappy. Or a lightning strike. Nope, never mind. Alright, sorry opponent, I can't kill you today. The magic gods have frowned on it. Silver lining is I've tapped out all but one of my blue, so you get to resolve a thing. Nice. Nice job there. That works. Okay. You live another day. Because Enigma Drake has scavenger ground issues. Raptors. Okay. I didn't even notice he had this here, to be honest. I thought it was just a field of ruin. Not paying attention at all. Nope. Oh my god. Okay. Let's, It's so bad because all of the things I want in my graveyard are counter spells now. God damn it. I guess we could just play a Drake and then inevitably counter something so that we've got double the power on board. That'll do. Alright, so 1, 2, and 3. Play the Drake. The Drakes are French now, apparently. And pass. No attacks. Enigma Drake tech cards. Yeah, seems that way. See if he wants to get in for attackers. See if he realises that Enrage doesn't work if my creatures don't deal damage back. Maybe he's got a pump spell. Ouch. He's like, what? Where's my trigger? It's right here, baby. It's my counter trigger. Get triggered, son. Alright, let's end of turn scry. I want an upkeep scry as well. I will bottom this. Ah, you bagger! It's alright though. We got a lightning strike. I would have topped it. Alright, let's lightning strike here. Swing for 4. Dead next turn. Play Bloodwater Entity, I guess. Yeah, why not? And I will decline that action. I would like all of my creatures to be lethal, thank you. Yeah, who knew? Scavenger Grounds. Saved and killed him. No ramp for you. Alright. Not bad. Give me that sweet, sweet rare. Yeah. I really hate the... Oh, we're exploding. We're going to give you a really good card. Vanilla 4/4. Oh no. Loves to do that. I think that explode should only happen on rares and mythics. Because it's one of those... I'm getting hyped. I'm getting hyped. Oh, disappointed. But you know what? To each his own. Right, ooh. So, nice mono blue hand. Sure, why not? Get those opts in the yard. Boop. And boop. What you got? Yeah, I've only got one. I will never see it again. Have I got shuffles in here? I've got Field of Ruin. I think that's my only shuffle. I think it's gone for good. But I just need that untapped mana, yo. Actually, I will thin. There's my shuffle. We'll get our arch back. I don't know why I even thought I didn't have shuffles when there was one stuck in my hand. It's just one of those days. Walker. Sure. Mm-hmm. Optio. Hey, Field of Ruin. Bomb. Essence Scatter. Okay. And Primal Omelette. Yeah. Tapped, Desert. Pass the turn. See what's going on. Got two different Huatli Planeswalkers. It's nice since I actually use Warrior Poet now. Sweet. Is Warrior Poet the... No, I think I'm thinking of Radiant Champion, something like that. No. The green-white token-oriented one. I really want that one. That one's sweet. Okay. We could slam this. He gets to resolve whatever he wants. Does that matter? By the way, Primal Amulet and Hour of Devastation. It's beautiful. It's really good. I love it. Plus double counter as well. Oof. So you can counter your own counter for memes. Of course. I think I'm going to pass. Leave my counters open. If I don't want to, then I can Illumination. Find that land drop. Okay. Give me those land drops. Opponent's getting in on that full art action. I picked some lovely different arts. Not about that full out life. I guess we'll thin. Go get some more blue. We've got counters and then we've got the cycle as well if we want it. Yo dog, I heard you like counters. I love counters. They're pretty great. I like the +1/+1s, the -1/-1s I can take or leave. Hard counters, they're pretty fun. Yeah, kitchen counters, I mean I use them all the time, but, you know, I'm not really an aficionado. Excuse me. Do you know who you're messing with? Doomfalling this guy over here. Look at him. Touch my hand. It's my hand! Alright. 17 more turns of this. Okay. Is there at least an Inferno Jet in this deck? Is Inferno Jet in in standard? I hope it was. I'd use it otherwise. Right, let's play that mountain. And then let's not tap like that. Thank you. Alright, we got our counters open. We got our Primal Amulet doing its thing. Oh, well then, no, it is not. What's our opponent even doing? Are they like playing around my counters by not playing cards? It's a great strategy. I mean, it works. I can't counter your cards if you don't play them. So, props to you. Cycle... Yeah, I can cycle. I got my 2 mana for my counter. That works. Okay. When my opponent uses duress, I imagine it's the person in the illustration of the card. Whoa! Magic 2015 is. Thank you very much for the follow. No. No. See, this is what you get for not playing your cards, opponent. You just keep them in your hand. You get to look at them all day. 16 more turns. He's nearly there, guys. He's getting there. Dead lands for creatures I don't have. Okay. Give me that omelette. Yeah. Why can't I look in my graveyard? I don't know if I want this. I think I might. Yeah, I do. I want this. Because I've got counters in there. And at the end of the day, what's better than counters? More counters. Alright. It's also a clock that we can put back on him and quickly catch up. Okay. Let's go with... We don't have a hard counter, we only have the essence counter. I suppose countervailing winds is practically a hard counter anyway. Yeah, let's do it. Let's take it. It's like a counter unless you pay 9, which you can't, so... Take that action. Take it. I don't fight over this. This isn't worth fighting over. Nah. Good for you. You see, because you don't want things like that happening. No, no, no. That's not fun. Not for me. And who's in the driver's seat? This guy. Alright. So we get to counter his next thing and flip our Primal Amulet into a Wellspring. It's going to be pretty sweet. Yep. 14 more turns. Alright. Oh my god, stop. It's time to stop. I might have to look up some Inferno Jets at some point. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. It would be so easy. I think we give him at least another few more turns. I want him to add to this board. I won't counter anything. I'll pretend I don't have one even though he knows I do. Because it's revealed in my hand. If it's not scary, it survives. That's really annoying. It's actually really annoying. It's hard to deal with. Just going to the bay, open a pack, got a red card with a magic logo in the middle. Why is that? Yes, that is any mythic that you want out of the entire set available to you. For most people, that's a Scarab God, but if you like fun, pick something else. Okay. Choops and a choops. I don't know why he's leaving choops on top. But he's free to do that. Just don't play one more. Yep, okay. Right. And let's do that. Goodbye, board. Look at how much damage he did with that wild growth walker. It's the last time he'll ever do that again. Choops. I mean, I could like spell swindle it. I absolutely totally could do that. And I will. Give me those treasures. Hey, Bushwookie. How you doing? And we win. Alrighty then. Yep, that's the thing. Got a land. Pretty land at that. Hey, look at all those treasures. Yeah, we'll probably get to make some use out of them. Alright, I want that end step, just in case. I want it to double remind me not to skip his turn. Swing. Got him. Down to his starting life total. Wow. Attackers. Let's also get an upkeep stop as well. Because I really don't want to draw a land. If I draw a land, I'll cry. Right, let's tap you. It's a shame I can't tap my Primal Wellspring for double treasure map triggers. Oh! Yes. Yes, I'll have a Glory Bringer. That sounds great. I will still do the tap on the treasure map, though. Because I live on the edge of Glory Bringer. Okay. Main phase. Glory Bringer. What deck are we playing today? Well, you can ! Deck, and it will show you my deck list if you are interested in checking out. Is it board wipes, as I like to call it, in its full glory? There we go. Yeah, his Wild Growth Walker got him really close to winning. Oh, nice. Actually needed one of those. Hang on. Let's go into Fishy Smell and let's add another one of those in. I don't know what I'm cutting though. This one's kind of, it needs its top end cutting. So I've got a lovely Nissa, and I do have 2 Tishanas, but I thought 2 was a bit too much. I've got a reasonable curve. I've been working on this one recently. I haven't played it yet though, so we will play it at some point today. What really awful card is in here? Oh yeah, 2 Hadana's Climbs, because Merfolk is nothing without Hadana's Climb. You're awful. Ah yeah. Kind of. With Hadana's Climb, you're 3 mana draw a card every turn. That's pretty sweet. I'll keep you in there just because you're potentially sweet. Path of Discovery for those sweet counters. No. Goodbye. Anyway. Play a bit more spells. Needs a fling. Really does need a fling. I don't know if I've got any, actually. I'll have to look that up, actually. But yeah. Oh yeah, I've also got Rekindling Phoenix. This deck's got it all. It's got all of my greatest blue and red cards. Do I keep this? It's very not counter heavy, which is what my early game likes to be. I do love the Phoenix though. Entities are gonna get me Opt.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! D-Rob, thank you very much for the follow. Is that correct? Let me know. I don't know if I'm supposed to pronounce the L's. Easy keep, he says. Alright. Well, I'm glad that I did that. Alright. That's the Sky Marcher. It's not very intimidating. See if we can get a tap land off this Opt. Hey, a tap land. Do I even want it? I was hoping for a Highland Lake when I said Tapland. I got the 4 mana for Phoenix already. So you know what? Let's find action. I might need some lightning strikes for some lordy types. Oh lordy. Let's go mountain. Pretend we got Magma Spray. Yeah, it's usually when you see the repeated letters, it's usually XX, 69, XX kind of thing. So I wasn't sure. YouTube follower of mine mostly. Ah, I see. Well, welcome over to Twitch. We have fun here. Bloodwater entity. I've got counters though. It's the answer to all problems. Do I do a thing? I've got counters though. Yeah, we'll pass. It's not as if I'm blocking this Vanguard. So. Crook of Condemnation for Phoenix as well. Yeah, he doesn't pop up that often, but that is a great way to deal with him. If you check the, it's really funny, if you check the Stream Decker prices for all the cards in this deck, the deck's worth like £3, except for Rekindling Phoenix makes it 20 quid higher. Famished Paladin. I mean, I've got counters, right? I'm not countering anything next turn. I might as well use that mana. I don't like the card, but it can stick around, but, you know, he might gain life, and then it's good. Alright, Phoenix, go. Try to get past me now. Caw! I'll name him Jeremy. You can yell at him now. Yeah, you can do it live. Everyone else does. Rip if it gets exiled by cast out or binding. Yes, it's a usual thing. It happens. Okay. Fun thing with Hour of Devastation. All creatures lose indestructible. So it can potentially pay for life to make it indestructible. And I've seen it happen. And then it will lose it immediately as soon as it resolves and die. So it's not like we don't have an answer to that. We just need lands, which is apparently like impossible. Yeah, pass. Countervailing wins for 2 at the moment. Kindling Distraction. 3 Kindling Annoyance, actually. You got some for me, opponent? That white mana's for this, I would imagine. Actually, it's for this. That's why he's hanging. Seen people try to counter the uncountable hexproof dino. Yeah, I've never seen anyone do that. I don't know why anyone would be as stupid as to do that. That seems like an idiot move. God. Yep, sure, you can have that. Some real weirdos in this world, Yukino. Some real weirdos. Did it today. I do it more often than you might think. That and Nezahal. Nezahal gets counters fairly often from me. Like, I just see it and I go, no, I don't like that counter. Oh, wait. Don't even hesitate, which is usually real bad. So how far can I stretch this Hour of Devastation out before he finally starts attacking me? Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. It's like I've got a counter if he goes for another lieutenant, which would be pretty disgusting. Anything else though, I mean, vampire away. So often trick someone. Sky Marcher. Yeah. She's annoying. She has got no legs. Lieutenant Dan. Alright. Let's examine why he's doing this. It's because he's got removal for the token. But I plan on wiping the board anyway. Which means that my Phoenix is going to turn into a token on my turn, and he's just going to kill it. So, really, there's no reason for me to take this 4 damage. And he'll take his 4, one would imagine. Okay. I expected that to be a 4 life point trade. So here's the moment of craving then. Reaver Ambush. No. Is that all you got? If he empties his hand trying to kill this, then that's even better. Give me your other removal. Come on. Oosh. Oh. So he traded off his 4-powered indestructible creature. That's why I love Phoenix. He comes back with haste as well. Aww. Alright. So let's just like swing with my 4-power dude. If it doesn't go my way, I wipe the board. If he lets this through, I'll just play a Bloodwater entity. With counter backup to make it a 3-power so it doesn't trade off with anything. Boop, 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 boop. Forsake the Worldly, yeah. It's not likely to do anything good. I'll take a cancel. You can never have too many cancels, right? Yeah, that's a bit of an odd one. I haven't seen many rare wildcards actually recently. They seem a lot more rarer than the mythics, which is hilarious, but also depressing at the same time. Oh, he's got... Oh, this is Blowout Central. Alright, so the reason he's attacking with this is because he got a pump spell, so I counter it, which means that mine no longer trades with his. If it trades, I'm happy anyway. Come on. Oh no. God damn it. No! No! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! Ah. Counter that instead. Make me feel better. What were you saying about Sky Marcher? God damn it. Oh, it's not my day. Same again, please. Oops, not that though. That right there. Please punt the living crap out of me, I deserve it so much. Oh dear. Ugh. There's a cringe in my spine after that. Alright, what have we learnt, guys? That if he attacks here, don't block. Yeah, you do that. Mm-hmm. Learn a lesson. Is he going for his pump now? No. I imagine he wouldn't go for the Sky Marcher pump there. Sky Marcher pump. Queen's Commission. Yes. That is acceptable. Because I am going to devastate your board post-combat. Swing. Good choice. go. Alright. Now just leave my token alone. Because I can't protect it, and that would be sad. So far, so good. He hasn't snap murdered it. Nope, never mind. There it goes. He ate a cast out though, so that's good. And he ate the right part of the phoenix. Alright, nothing will ever resolve. Used to seeing people attack with the flying vampire. Since I can't block them 90% of the time. Yeah. So, extra board wipe. God, I love this card. It's so effective. It's effective the 10th time that you cast it as well. Alright. It's just thin our deck now. Go get more blue. Blue's always useful. Red, not so much. You only need doubles of it. No. Not happening. Field of Ruin. That'll do good for his Legion's Landing if he has one. Legion's Landing was pretty much my only worry throughout this entire game. Like, him getting to a position where he can flip it. I think at that point, as long as we eventually find our win con this year, we've got to get through the land pocket of 20 plus lands first, but once we get to our win con, it's over. This is where we thrive. He plays a thing, I don't like it. It goes to the graveyard, rinse, repeat. I think our opponent's using the starter deck? Maybe. I forget what rank they were, actually. They might have been one of the new 100,000. Oh my god. The pocket continues. This time we get the arch, though, on end step, so that's good. We get through that pocket quicker. Alright. Open mana, tap 5. Some more lands. Hey, a card. A playable. Alright. Keep going. Only 37 more cards to go. No Bishop's Soldier in starter. Is it not? I thought it was. Maybe as a one-off. There's certainly a Vona. Forsake the Worldly, I'm not sure about. I don't know, I think I've still got the... You're not in there, are you? Utterly useless. I think I've still got the Precon around. I don't know why I haven't deleted them, to be honest, because I've already rebuilt most of them at some point. Yeah. I think most people would probably modify the starter decks as soon as they got an opportunity to do so. So they're never all the same. Eventually someone's lucky enough to get top tier, whatever deck archetype card they want. Most of them just immediately go to Scarab God and just play blue-black. Which is why the meta game is occasionally as boring as it is. Come on, opponent. I think, don't get me wrong, I think this timeout right here is the control opponent's greatest wet dream right here. This is the person who has been countered so much that I've broken their soul and left. And now I've got to wait for those ×5s. Because there's no way that he's not got something that he just wants to snap play right now. This is a pained individual, someone who is sick and tired of the thousands of cancels that I've played against him and board wipes. Yep, there you go. That's the timeout used. I've seen this before, and this is all too familiar. I don't know if this is slow play. I think this is salt. I'm pretty sure the mines have reopened. Immediately deleted all the start decks when I launched Arena. Did tricolour dinos. Nice. Well, I went into rebuild a few because I was probably already going to go to all of the tribal decks because I think tribal strategies are some of my favourites. It's pretty much like combo, tribal, control, ramp, aggro. It's kind of that order. I'm sure I've missed some things out in that list, but... Played Is It Like Tom for 3 days, but I got tired of it. Yeah, well, my opponent's tired of it. I don't know, I'm having a lot of fun with this particular build. I just got the cards for it, though. I really want my red-black control deck, though, to be a little bit better than it is. It's kind of missing something at the moment. Our opponent's going to learn the hard way that I don't scoop. I don't give in to this. Maybe occasionally, when I'm streaming. But if I'm offline and I'm grinding, and you think this is going to work against me, just remember, I've got Netflix on my other screen. Oh my god, he's played a land. Jesus Christ. He's back. He has returned. I guess he was using his timeouts to go for a pee then. Alright, let's draw some more cards. Let's win some more games. Cycle through that land pocket. Keep going. That's an opt. I'm just bottom it at this point. I want my win con. That's a win con of sorts. Alright. Pass the turn. He's not dead, guys. He's not dead. Aspirin. Yeah, you can have that. There's no downside to me allowing him to have the 6th blessing, really. I'm just going to lightning strike it anyway, so... Call to the feast, you're not allowed that. I could just Hour of Devastation everything. Yeah, sure. I'll just Hour it all. I'm running out of a reason to use this, and this seems like a good idea. Right. Let's just pull... 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh my god, stop moving. 1, 2, 1, 5, 6, 7. Alright, pull X7, please. I love this bit. Ah, miscounted. It's fine. I don't want to mill myself anyway. And... I'll do. Hey, another Hour of Devastation. Okay, right. Grab this mountain. Wipe this board. Opponent cries, because I'm going to kill him in the slowest way possible. Let's go red, blue, Field of Ruin. Bloodwater Entity. Bloodwater Entity, he's going to get Hour of Devastation back. Because I can. And then I'm going to pass. We should be able to win next turn. Poor opponent. Yeah, this is why I called it Is It Board Wipes? Because there's no reason why I shouldn't just keep wiping his board every single time. Yeah, I've got 3 copies. I opened 2, I think, by card rewards after games, and then I picked one out of myself. I think it's not in the pre-con, is one of these, is it? I don't know. But yeah, seems like a solid little card. Certainly. Shall I give them a hello? Hello. No, I'm not into BMing. It's not how I roll. I BM them the old-fashioned way, by playing the game my way. You got this, opponent. It's 2 cards in hand. I could, like, give him the old it's your go. I don't know. Is that BMing? Is that like me just baiting them into playing a card that I'm inevitably going to counter and remove? Maybe. Come on. You know what? He's BMing us now. Have a your go. There you go. What is countervailing winds at? 14. It's a hard counter at this point. I really like this card. It's really like hot garbage early game, but... no. Which one of my many counters do I want to use for this? I guess countervailing winds. How about new? Unless you can pay 14. Can you pay 14? The game keeps rewarding me with duped legendaries like Atali, Tetsamok, and the mythic Black White Vampires. I want non-legendary flying ones. I've been getting... There was a point where all of a sudden, for no apparent reason, the game started throwing mythics at me, and playable mythics at that. Mythics and rares. I got an Approach of the Second Sun, Sandworm Convergence. I can just abrade my own entity and win here, actually, so let's do that. Prowess Trigger goes first. Swing for lethal. Good game. Have a GG. There we go. But yeah, it's been giving me Scarab Gods, Carnage Tyrants, all sorts. It's run out now. It gives me Proven Combatant at this point, which is hot garbage, but there you go. Let's try out a bit of Fishy Smell, I suppose. And I have to try a new thing, because now I have to go over to here. And I have to click this. Because it's really hard being a streamer. Now you can play, press exclamation point deck, and you can check out Fishy Smell. If you're interested. But yeah, for about a week, it was just like throwing mythics and rares at me, and I thought to myself, the devs have clearly changed this so that it looks a lot better. This hand's acceptable. I don't mind this. So we got the speaker on 1, we play an island, it's a 2-2 for 2. On 2, sorry. And then we play Deep Root Waters and we start going wide. The choices. The choices. The mirrored folks are at it again. But yeah, this particular deck still a work in progress. As are most arena decks, I would say, but I got all the Mistbinders. I think that was something I did on day 1, actually, because I was like, my grind deck for pre-NDA was Merfolk. So I was like, this is probably going to be the top tier deck again. But then they opened it up and Blue-Black Control just started taking over, so... Because it was so easy to just get a Scarab God. Espier Control, eh? Save this Tempest Call if when it actually matters, and we'll go for a Shaper of Nature instead then, I guess. Do I keep this Desert in hand for cycling? I believe I do. Alright, go. He's looking for that cove. He's gonna find it pretty soon. Is he gonna die before then? I think he'll get close. Zealot, sure. Down to 13. Oh, Seafloor Oracle. Yeah, the reason I built the Merfolk deck is because I got 2 of these quite recently. So I was like, yes. Why don't we draw loads of cards? Alright. You want to lose your Zealot? Oh, let me draw 3. Draw 2. I'll do. Sure. Sure. Would have been nice to have a blue open. But we didn't know the spell pierce was coming along. Boop. Yeah. Hadama's Climb number 2. I think I unlocked that from recording a YouTube video, actually. I believe. See you later, Vagabond. Nice to see you, man. The VODs for this will probably go up in 2 parts, I would imagine, on YouTube, so if you want to catch it again later, you absolutely can. White. Red. Initiate. Sure. Oh, that's just disgusting. Okay. Let's do that. Let's make sure this does it right, though. Green, please, and then a blue, because I would like to use my Shapers of Nature, if at all possible. It's not possible at all. I don't know about you guys, but that deck seemed to flow beautifully. Sidewinder Naga. As long as you control a desert, or there is a desert in your graveyard, it gets +1/+0 and trample. Been thinking about doing a mono green Stompy / ramp deck, actually, because I got a few things. We'll go to Rares and Mythics. Mono green ramp Stompy, because I've got Ronus's Last Stand, meh, but still 2 Wayward Swordtooths, so I could get double land drops. Path of Discovery, Emperor's Vanguard's pretty solid on his own. Ramanap Excavator as well for Field of Ruin shenanigans and things like that. Hydra as well. He's a big boy. He does things. Vizier, Tandershoot Dryad, Carnage Tyrant, 2 Sandworm Convergence, and then Verdant Sun Saboteur, Ripjaw Raptors. I've got the stuff for a mono green Stompy deck. I just don't really have the ramp. So I think I have to use like Bounty of the Luxes and things like that to ramp it a little bit better. But Chandler Initiate, things like that. Thinking about it, not really done anything with it. Alright, let's go again. Predator! Bring it. It's always worth it, Lumi, because it's a fun deck and I like mono green Stompy. And fun beats all. Well, I suppose inflicting not fun on people is fun. That beats fun for both players. So, you know what? Maybe. Remnant Hydra is great. I got the Naga that can play land from graveyard or tap deserts to gain life in rewards. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, I need Hour of Promise, the green ramp spell. I think that's all that's really holding me back from building that deck. Love a playset of that. Get you some zombs, get you some non-basics, that kind of thing. Do some overall sweet ramping. Maybe a Golter or 2. But it's a little bit of a pipe dream with the economy in the state that it's in. Missing that many cards, but you never know. We might get some pretty good card rewards. I should really grind a little bit more than I do. Like past the point of getting gold. Just because it's been handing out rares and mythics so often. It's probably for the best that I do that. But you know, 30 wins a day is kind of time consuming. Hey, we finally get to play. Alright, nope. Sure. No, you're a long way away, Missy. Dinos? Maybe. Let's not give away that we're Merfolk just yet. Just lead off with an island. Sweet island art. And I got the matching forest versions as well. really pretty. Love me some good art. Okay. Now let's give away the game. 2-1 or a 2-1 that draws me a card. This 2-1. Reveal a merfolk. Branch Walker, because I will probably play it the turn after Deep Root Wars. What are you trying to say about Thelona, Lumi? God. Oh, got braided. That's fine. That's pretty sweet. Actually, Branch Walker and Herald in a single turn next turn. He's not here to defend himself, Lumi. Don't make me private message him saying... Lumi's saying some really horrible stuff about you. You should get in here and defend yourself. Okay. Let's branch walk, because we might get a land. If we get a land, we can maybe misbind instead. Oof. We're keeping that. Then we shall herald. And pray for a lack of board wipes on our opponent's side. Saying anything I don't tell him to his face. That's fair enough. Judging by our conversations, that's not difficult to believe. Scavenger. Okay. Good job, my graveyard is largely irrelevant. So, Dargon Scoos. Just checking. So, creatures he gains life, non-creatures he gets +1s. Only does it when he enters or attacks. He's putting that braid in his exile zone. Sure. It's not even a counter, it's just +1/+1. Oh, that sucks. Never mind. Okay. So, let's go... I really wish I had an extra mana. I'm not really stopping him from doing anything by playing Kapala. Like, his Savage Stomp just costs 3 anyway. I don't think that's the route to take. I think it's elite, so that when our Deep Root Waters triggers goes off, we get lots of counters. For our hexproofy, unblockable shenanigans. And this way we can protect it with an unsummon as well if we need to. Okay. Swing. Yeah, just the one. Keep the rest back for chump blocks and misbinding later. Happens sometimes. Death Gorge eats Scarab God before the opponent can get back to his hand. Yeah, I can see the reason to use it. I just thought this was counters. I thought this was a good card. But, you know, you get permanent value with your life gain off taking creatures, but non-creatures just... It's the little pump, you can only do it once. That's the thing. Okay. I could bounce his Scavenger here. I think I will. Oof. Nice. Let's do that. Let's get those big boy hits in. Alright, what we want to do is place them. Ideally, I want to get Deep Root Elite out of range, but I'd prefer to do that on a turn where I can play multiples and spread this to unblockable stuff. And you. And then swing. The deck's working, guys! Yay! These missions are driving me up the walls. What's the point in a ranking system when you're forced to play with a starter deck in a colour you have no cards in? What you can do, I have seen a strategy going around at the moment. What you can do is play whatever deck you want and then just stick whatever colour's missing from it into the list. So if it says play a red-blue deck, just play red deck wins and stick a single blue card in there. And it counts. I do kind of agree with you, but I think once you've got an established deck, you'll probably have a lot of the arc. Aww. You probably have a lot of the archetypes set up anyway. Let's just go with Mistbinder. Suppose we ruined his fun, so it was only fair that he ruined ours. Scavenger coming back in. We're gonna gain life this turn. Probably eat our creatures to do it. There's lots of them now. God dang it. Please swing. Actually, don't swing because you can eat my stuff. And you also have Summoning Sick. So, not a thing. Gain your life. Branch Walker. Come on, something good on top, please. Ooh, Nelly. That's going wide. To a whole new level. Right. No attacks. That is a Samet, the voice of dissent. She's a big lady. She does things. Okay. So, he's going to eat a creature. Or a non-creature, sorry. So you can pump up. I will double block to kill it. And then I will probably chump block Samet. I'll have to take a chunk of life. Oh, maybe I want to keep one around. I certainly just want to straight up kill this Scavenger. So, I take 6 here to avoid maybe taking more off a top deck, but I think I'll be fine. Once I've got that second Deep Root Waters down and then I play Kapala, I think he can never really get through. Any trample stuff, we should have plenty of stuff, so he's going to need another hour of devastation. And I'm the only one in Arena who has 3 of those, so we'll see. She is a top deck danger. You are not wrong. I'd like to think that we can overcome that, though. What the... This is a magic card? Whenever it's dealt damage, you gain some life. Okay. So we take 9, and then we never take damage ever again. As long as we don't draw too many lands. Jade Bearer. Lovely. Okay, so Kapala. Leave my stuff alone. It costs you 2 more to target the hexproof merfolk that I have. Just so you know. So beware of those. Okay, let's just get one of these to 2 power. Happy to block this dagger tooth thing that exists in Magic the Gathering. And that'll be fine. So is Tashana still at the bottom of our deck? Yeah, she is. She'd have been nice right about now. draw my entire deck. Hand size, power and toughness equal to my hand size. Alright, the hasty dinosaurs have got haste. Oh yeah, the Hashep. That would have been nasty. I think your opponent missed the opportunity to use it though, didn't they? Are they using it now? I don't see the point. Nothing's got trample. If it doesn't have trample, I'm chumping it. Where's that going? On the dagger tooth. Right. That's fine. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yep. Alrighty then. Ah, it's not the time. This is not the time. I really want to just throw this Tempest Caller out. One, because he can untap creatures to chump block, so the path is not completely clear. It is also not lethal, and I could present lethal with this Tempest Caller if I just waited and was a little bit patient. And he has no Hashep anymore, so... Okay. It's now cheaper to target my hexproof things. Right. Kill. Chomp. Let's give me a Mistbinder or something like that. The Tishana would have been nice, to be honest. Curious Obsession, that's really bad. That's really not good. I could see if my opponent doesn't realize that Samut has an untap ability. I could attach Curious Obsession to a card. This dude, in particular, after I Tempest Caller. Why not, eh? Let's try it. Blue, blue, normal, normal. I think I have a playset of them. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, this guy's savagely stomping me repeatedly. He's used 1, 2, 3 so far. Alright. Opponent taps out. If they realise that they have white mana available, they can untap and stop me drawing a card here. This one's the one that isn't summon sick. Do they realise? They do not. Okay. Draw a card. Thank you. Ooh-hoo! Hey girl. Captain Lannery Storm. A good time gal. Okay. I am happy to trade. There are simply no shenanigans I care about. Alrighty then. So we can Nissa Thought 3. It's not quite where I'd want to be. Seafloor Oracle is tasty. You have to attack. So we could Nissa for 1. But then we're on chump block duty. You're kind of already... You're losing this enchantment because there's no actual attack through, unfortunately. But these seafloor oracles going wide with merfolky individuals should just draw me out of this. A little bit better than Nissa, probably. I unfortunately can't do all of it. So if I make lots of merfolks, should be all good. In that theory. Alright. All of those now draw me cards. And he blocks quite reasonably as well, so that's nice. So we lose the Curious Obsession, but, I mean, we've kind of just attached it there in its own way anyway. No attacks. And then we can Nissa, do some fun stuff, if we don't draw something awesome from the Oracle. Yep, that's fine. Goodbye, enchantment. You drew me a card for 1 mana. It's acceptable. You were a bad opt for a little while. What's your top deck, bro? He's staring at my Oracle. Yeah. Thought it might be something like that. God dang it. Yeah, let's hope he doesn't do something as horrible as that. I can't think he kind of did something worse. Honestly. I can take the 1 off the Huntmaster. I'm fine with that. But I mean, empty board state. Just double block the Huntmaster here. I still only lose 1 merfolk. Chump there. We've got the blockers back to protect Nissa, potentially, as long as he doesn't top deck something horrible. Hopefully we top deck ourselves a lovely creature and then we're all good. Ah, no. That's a land. It's not terrible, because I can just tap out. X4, please. Has she got a voice line?
Will suffer under my watch.
Ah, I think she doesn't sound hippie enough, to be honest. Let's scry 2. Let's make sure that.
I see a frightening future.
Let's make sure she doesn't die, but also that we just like do some awesome stuff. I could do so much better than these, but I guess they're all right. Sure, I'll keep them. No attacks. They both represent 2 merfolk on top of that as well, so. Verdant Sun's Avatar. Oh boy. Coming at Nissa. I will chump block all day long. Boop. Boop. No trample, no deal. Boop. Give me them merfolks, yo. Alright, so we can do 1 more scry, and then that allows us to swing over the top for 10. We know that we're going to be tapping him out as well with the Tempest Caller next turn, so it's not lethal, right? No, not even close, but we can do some fun stuff.
I will see how this ends.
River Snack. River Snack's pretty sweet. I think I want that first. You mean stamina? Ha! Gotcha! Hey Thelona, how's it going? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. We're gonna play this game all day, opponent. That's what I'm here to do. Chump block and waste time. Alright. Give me that bit of snack action, please. Possibly doing as well as my fisherman business, yeah. Nissa, she's a great saleswoman. I'll give her that. Let's keep scrying. See what's underneath the Tempest Caller, because I can probably just zero something awesome as well.
Perhaps I should try this.
Perhaps you should, Nissa. Land to the bottom, please. Thank you. So we really just don't want him to hit the one damage to all creatures. That would suck. It would suck real bad. Fishing on Far Cry is kind of fun. I haven't done it yet, actually. Supposed to do it yesterday, but we had a few problems. Okay. Sure. This is the longest game I've ever played of Magic the Gathering. Jesus Christ. Alright, keep going. There's nothing that Nissa can't scry.
Within my reach.
Mistcloak. Sure. Let's Tempest Caller, please. And we should be able to swing with a lot of things. I'll just save her ultimate for when I can, like, absolutely mega murder him. Give me all the triggers. Do, do, do. I can get down with a bit of the old Minecraft fishing. That's a fun time with no alcohol required. Okay, so short of him having something awesome here, he's dead on board. Yeah. Yeah. I'm inclined to not block one of them, since it shouldn't make too much of a difference. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 because of the Mistcloak, 8, 9, and then another 10 flying. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't do anything to hurt my Nissa. More than she's already in pain, anyway. Alright. Let's go Mistcloaked Herald. Pump up the squad. And hopefully nothing goes horrifically wrong. And we win right here. Out of lightning strike range, let's untap 2 lands. That one and that one. Bet this is the first time seeing flying land creatures. Certainly my first.
You do not frighten me.
Look at that flying forest. Look how cool it is. Now for Zelda Wreckage. He does technically have the mana for it. God, that would be horrendously hilarious. Let's find out, shall we? YOLO. There's only one way to find out. Still not in a terrible position, even if he does. But there you go. It only took 9 years, but we finally got there. I like this build. That was incredibly slow, but we got a pack. Nice! The Encampment Keeper. I've been waiting for that. God, that'll go in my encampment keep tribal deck. Alright, let's open up a pack. I want wild cards. 100% wild cards. Let's go. Well, we got one. Oathsworn Vampire, sure. Regisaur Alpha, sure. Death Spitter, eh. Bit to my vault. Bad Snapcaster! Yay! Okay. Alright. That was a whiff. Alright. Let's go in for game number 9 million. Yeah, no settles means we win. We're up against the Quitter Maker. Well, you have a hard time getting me to quit. Although I'm thinking about it with this hand. Jeez. If we hit land, land. If we flood it out, this is a great hand. I've even got a mana sink. It's so tempting. I mean, I can do 2 things in this hand already. Let's do it. Alright, let's see if I quit early. Oh, it's definitely a sweet pirate. Just don't know. Actually, you know what? I'll pay attention to the instants and sorceries that go in my opponent's graveyard and see if they're worth casting. Because I don't imagine Dinos has got very much. He's got Savage Stomps. And that's about it. And then you got your blue-black control. I suppose it hits counters, but that's about it. Maybe card draw. I don't know. You could also approach. You steal their approach. Oh wait, you can't because it goes into the deck. It's a shame that if it's not exactly a wild card, it's generally not good enough. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the fun of wild cards. They were supposed to be a fun thing, and in the end, they turned out to be the most desired thing. Bit sad, really. Definitely not what they had in mind, I think, when they thought wild cards were a good idea. Oh, I see how this is gonna work. He's the quitter maker because he doesn't play the game. He hangs the timer every time to make me quit. I'm onto you. I am onto you. So yeah, chat, how's it going? Have we done anything interesting today? Anything exciting to let me know? Or let the chat know? While we wait for Quittermaker to prove his point. I'm just wondering if this timer is ever going to start. He might be a hacker that's like locked the timer so it never goes down. I woke up today, that's pretty good, Flona. I'm quite proud of you for that. I did too. Ooh. Right, the timer's moving. Okay. Did I ever tell you about the time that the timer bugged out for me in a previous game? So the timer ran down, and as it ran down, it started again even though it was on time 0. And it did this about 4 times. And then immediately it just said I lost. I was like, oh, great, okay. Love losing when I'm patiently waiting for my opponent to play the game. Fun things in closed beta, right? Alright, he's back. And he's probably playing cats. My fave. Alright, we are missing our land drops, but we're doing 3 damage a turn, so can't complain too much. He's doing it. He's doing it. Oh boy. My favourite thing to do... Oh, hang on. I don't want to leave my my opponent hanging. Favourite thing to do when I played Jund Sacrifice was steal a creature with Angrath or hijack, play Journey to Eternity before I kill it. Oh, nice. That's pretty sweet. I do have a Journey to Eternity. Ooh. I think I only have one, though. I'd love to build a deck around it, but it's rare. And we all know what happens with rare cards. They're too rare to play. You know what deck I haven't seen actually been played at all? Favourable Winds. Oh boy. Favourable Winds is uncommon, and a lot of the flyers are commons and uncommons as well. It's
a worthy opponent.
Pretty much draft chaff most of the time. It's kind of surprising that you don't see it that often. I did consider putting some points into it myself, actually. Hello. Thank you. And I may very well do that. Alright. Let's start to work down Gideon now, potentially. He's staring at my cards though, so it means they're not long for this world. Played blue-white with the Legendary Sphinx before. White Legendary Sphinx. Azor? Is that the guy? The Sphinx's Revelation on a stick. I think I know the one you mean. Ixalan's Binding. Definitely going for the Jade Bearer. Oh wait.
Stand down.
Tell me what to do, Giddy. Alright. Let's go with... I kind of want to get Dharma's Climb going. Because I think if I'm starting to build up two creatures, one of which he fogs, then eventually I should be able to just like murder the crap out of him. Yeah, let's do that. That's what it's here for. Boom. Counter there. Swing at Giddy. Oh yeah, Glyph Keeper wasn't in at the time. You're absolutely right. I saw someone talking about Drakehaven. That's another one as well. It's a nice little card to pick up. Imagine it's quite sweet in a blue-white Drakehaven deck with Anointed Procession. Cast out. Ah, going for the climb. You can go for the climb if you like, opponent. It's fine with me. Gideon can't be alive too much longer.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you don't think so, do you? Alright, I'll prove you so. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Do like that a lot. It's kind of like the view of a planeswalker that you'll never see unless you play Arena, which is a little bit of a draw for people wondering if they want to play Arena or not. Those who like the art will enjoy Arena. You can kind of see it down here if you squint really hard through the text. Alright. Boop. I keep trying to drag it and it doesn't work. Keep forgetting that's not a feature. Alright, so Gideon's dead next turn unless he can provide himself a bit of removal or a blocker of some sort. We shall see. But I can like Shaper of Nature and just start investing in a creature, I suppose. Or even just go wide with the Pioneer. Either way, I think we've got Gideon down. I bet his real name's Gerald. I bet he's just trying to be cool. It's not cool, Mom. I want to be called Gideon. I must find a Whatley Warrior Poet wallpaper. Ooh. Well, there's the removal.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I know so. His real name's He-Man. Nice, that's not too bad. Alright, we'll go with that. Get some deep root waters going. See you handle this, Gideon. Was there not supposed to be a marker to say that he triggered me? He certainly did trigger me. Let's go Pioneer. Well, let's find out if he did actually target this properly. Because you never know, and there's obviously no reason for me not to try it if I suspect that he hasn't. No, there you go. You feel triggered? Always. I live the triggered life. Okay. What you got? Well, I thought I saw an exclamation point in the corner previously. I did know that there was an issue with Gideon, but I thought
You'll have to get through me first.
Okay. Now, what does that say about the situation? That says I can't protect my Gideon anymore. Not effectively, at least. I'm just gonna say no. There's no board wipes in those colours, not in this format. Didn't have a win con apart from maybe concede. Yeah. Apparently. And when he realised that I wasn't leaving, we had a match on our hands. He really does seem to have just built the deck that slows me down from killing him. And he's got another cast out. Okay, so Gideon's dead. We've got a Nissa that can ultimate pretty soon. There's no no settle the wreckage anymore. You're dead. And then I forgot there's an easier way to do this. Stop. Let go. Get off. Attack. I don't want to click that no attackers just in case. Right, well, fine. There we go. Eh. Eh. Do it manually. Eh. You're definitely going there, right? It says 5 attackers. No. Alright, we fixed it. We figured it out, chat.
You have a chance.
Alright, then we'll Nissa. Let's do Nissa X2.
What is this place?
This is Magic the Gathering Arena.
My
It's
next move is
Wizards of the
clear.
Coast's newest attempt at a digital card game. I would have thought you'd know that, Nissa. But whatever. Whatever. Maybe it's one of those things where her world is just an alternative reality and we've dragged her into the MTG Arena world and she's like, what the hell are we? You know, since our universe is a simulation after all. So, Quitter Maker, are you done yet? Do you quit? Do you yield? Look at those big booty creatures. Look, I got a bigger booty creature. She loves to party. Foam party. Alright, let's go. Bring it. Yep. Yep. Still dead. Can't double block. Oh, no. No. He's recalculating. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yep. Yep. Still dead. You know how to rethink those blocks? Nope. Alright. We took down the Quitter Maker. Beautiful. Alright, what do we get? An Urukai. Okay, looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Ends the battlefield, you lose life unless you control another pirate. Why would I ever want a 3-3 for 3 with downside? Interesting. That's a thing. Alright, we're back. Let's get back into it, shall we? Intermission. Morkai is chosen. Chosen to lose. Alright. We have a very okay hand, I guess. It's very heavy on lands, but sure, why not? Third floor. Menswear. For those who are curious, that's The Offspring intermission. The 10-hour long version, because I didn't know how long I was going to be. Certainly not 10 hours, but you can never plan for these things. Alright, let's just lead off with... I guess we'll lead off with the island, not given the information that we're merfolk just yet. I should probably check uptime on that one, because I'm going to have to mute that eventually. 2 hours. Somewhere in the 2-hour range. Good to know. That is not uncopyrighted music, unfortunately. Right. Merfolk. Merfolk. Not at the moment, Flona. This is the unstuff side of the stream, but I'll probably go back to Is It Spells. It is pretty sweet. Oh, you mean our opponent's Is It Aggro? I think this is It Spells, to be honest. I think he's just added these. It'll be Drake deck as always. Pretty confident about that. Let's go Pioneer. Try to get rid of my hexproofy stuff. Seen a control player use Unsummon on their own Tetsamot to save him and reuse him later. That's interesting. I would never think to do something like that. Oh no, we want blue. Do we want blue? Nah, I do want non-territory based green mana, I suppose. Let us swing. And see if he will block. He will not. Fair enough. Sheepers of the nature. Sure. Of all the cards in my deck, that's the most underwhelming one that you could pick. I am fine with that. Yep, you swing. I'm going to draw some cards with Seafloor Oracle, hopefully. Chart a course, sure. Hang on again. Yep, there we go. Totally not, is it aggro? Nah, it spells all the way. I don't know if this guy's in the pre-con, actually. Not sure about that one. Let's do that. Let's do this. Boop. Boop. Want to leave Unsummon open to protect our Oracle, because it will be drawing us many, many, many cards. Beautiful. Nice. I say nice. I'm just saying nice to drawing cards, to be honest, because it's always nice. It gets us through the land pocket that we always find. Hey, what new? Nop. 3/3 for 3 that can give counter instant speed is decent. It is decent, but when does he ever get a chance to do any of this, to be honest? We're getting closer to Tishana. That's going to be fun. And I kind of have to pretend I've got another unsummon, right? Just so that he doesn't get any ideas in his head. See if he's got an Essence Scatter though. Nope. Alright, draw more cards. Tishana's gonna be real big. I do hope we get to cast her to reasonable success at some point. Looks as though we will. All the lands. This is what I've been dealing with all week, guys. This right here. This constant barrage of like 20 plus pocket lands. It's awful. Does my head in. It's kind of what I'm known for at this point, either flooding or screwing. But you know, why can't I be well known for winning? Oh dear. Sure. Sounds quotable. Maybe right about that one. I don't know if my glorious mod is around at the moment. Mm-hmm. Spell Pierce. Okay. So we do have Tishana mana, but if I wait a turn, I've got Spell Pierce mana on top of that to make sure she resolves. So let's do that. I'm also very close to death. I think I will just do this since I know I can't interact with this 1/1 in a meaningful way. Cycling. Enigma Drake. That's real bad. That's actually lethal. What does one do about that? They draw loads of cards and hope to find the second unsummon. I'm going to have to manual tap because I don't trust the game to not kill me. Alright. So we have to resolve this. It has to not be countered to force me to Spell Pierce, and we need to draw an unsummon. It's a lot of things to go right. Nope. None of those things went right. Cool. So close. Hadana's Climb on a Tishana. Ugh. Disgusting. But there it is. Alright there. So close. We'll get there. Alright. Let's go back to Is It Spells for a little while. And I gotta go over here. And I gotta do that. And I gotta do that. So now if you exclamation point deck, you get the Is It Spells deck that we're playing. I do really like Stream Decker. I both hate and love this hand, but I think I will mulligan it. Doesn't do a great deal for a very long time, so it relies on me getting a board wipe. If this was an Hour of Devastation, then I would keep it. Pure and simple. Alright, let's try for a better hand. It's just too slow. I want counters in my opener. Or removal. Removal also works. Fourth land. No, we will flood out later. It's fine. If there's one upside to being the way I am, it's knowing how I'm going to get flooded or screwed. Today we're getting flooded. Sure. Island, go. Cycle this if I feel like not removing anything. Sure. Cycle. Essence scatter. Okay. And a blued water entity. Do I want to play said entity? I think the answer is no, because I can Supreme Will to look at a few cards, or I can counter his Vampire Lord, which is probably what's going to happen. I could also Aspirant removal. We all know he's lording pre-combat though, if he is at all. So he doesn't have a lord. Interesting. I think I'm going to abrade the Aspirant. I could wait and take an extra 2 as information to see what he plays next. But I'm pretty confident we'll get a board wipe soon enough and there shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's certainly not a Vampire Lord that's coming down, because he would play that pre-combat. It's likely just like a Dust Legion Zealot. Beat me to it, opponent. And that is completely fine. That is not, though. Lack of a land drop sucks. Does this grab lands? It does. Okay, we'll grab a land with this. Guaranteed. Boop. Grab the Evolving Wilds. Thin our deck a bit. That's what they're in here for, because I was flooding. So I was like, you know what? Let's thin our deck a bit. In that island. Sure. Alright, let's get our entity down for chump blocks. Could take the abrade, just keep picking apart his cards. We can do it again turn after. I guess so. I'm going to use this illumination to cycle it into our hands so that we can hopefully draw a land, and then the following turn we can entity plus abrade when we pull it back again. Ouch. Well, we weren't ever going to be able to do anything about that. Which sucks. Stops him from getting in with these two, unless he wants to trade off with them, which I'm happy to do. That's what he's there for. Okay. Snap block. Yeah. Cycle. Alright, give me a land. Beautiful. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's abrade. Let's abrade first. Gotta do this right. The choices. Go with that one. Nope, it was the wrong choice, guys. Jeez. Okay. Destroy that. Bring it back. Hey, Mai. How are you doing? Alright. So now we're back on chumps and removal. Do this all day. Well, most of the day. Until he does something scary. scary. Okay. Pass the turn. We want to hold up Spell Swindle, because if we get the treasures, we might hit something big and then we can still abrade a creature off. Well, that nets me a mana, but I might as well just, like, Essence Scar this, to be honest. I'm waiting for the big stuff with the Spell Swindle, you know? Plus Spell Swindle's a catch-all. I'm waiting on me. Don't wait on me. Timing me out. God. Alright. 3 points to you. Take 1. Just 6 more turns of us drawing lands, opponent, and you've got this. So is our opponent. Alright. Give me a really high mana cost card in your hand, please. Nothing. Alright. And entity, go. Back to the old grind. I guess we'll probably want Illumination on top. We want to start drawing out of stuff. Yeah, sure. Draw me some cards. It's a land. It's the City's Blessing. So his Arch is online. You can now start drawing a card every turn. I'd love to do that myself. Can't always get what you want. I'm hoping this is not something he wants to play right now. Good. It's probably a land. Because now I can hold up Spell Swindle, and I can draw a card if I feel like I don't need to counter anything. Playing Izzet as well at the moment. Nice. You playing the Drake variant, or have you gone for something else interesting? Hey, Samurai Piggy. How you doing? It's more like last rotation control, is it? This is just as many board wipes as you can fit into a deck. Don't have Sweltering Suns though. I think this probably should do Sweltering Suns if it's going to be Izzet board wipes, but there you go. Ah, nice. Should be a third one coming out in about half an hour actually. Yeah, no Gear Hulks. It does suck. No. Not happening. My turn. Hey, board wipes. That's a surprise. Okay. I do probably want to get some action of some sort. I can afford to do it with the treasure tokens now, so let's go 4 mana, main phase, and Illumination. Hope for a land drop and a counter. Yeah, land drop and a lightning strike, that'll also do, I suppose. Do I swing in? I don't know if I do. He hasn't got much going on. What could he resolve that would really suck? That I could deal with if I had an untapped creature? Nothing really. But that 5 damage is... 5 life is pretty, pretty sketchy. I think I'll just pass. I want to get to a point where I've got like a Nether Hall or something like that to start swinging in with. Or even my own Arch of Araska. If I could properly draw my way out of this, then that'd be great. As it stands, our opponent is getting sweet, sweet card advantage, mostly creature-based, so it doesn't really matter for the most part, as long as I use this at the right time. It's +1/+1 and gains Menace whenever it's that. Yeah, sure. It's dead anyway. Lightning Strike. That was a mistake. Please punt me in chat. I should have Lightning Struck not the vampire, because then I would prowess and kill that. Never mind. That was me getting ahead of myself. Any update on the economy or buying packs? Not as far as I'm aware, unfortunately. Okay, empty your entire hand, please. That's real bad. That's the kind of card I would like to counter immediately. Lightning Strike would have made a big difference, but he would have one less creature to drain me with. So I'm going to have to wipe the board now. Because it has Menace, and I'm down to 2. Oh boy. I can do that. Alrighty then. Vote system for a collective fun. Yeah, it's a fun time. I get to find out how many times per stream I've been an awful Magic player. Alright, wipe the board. We potentially just lose though, to be honest, since we're now on top decks and he's got 3 cards in hand. Everything is practically lethal for him. So yeah, that last punt is going to come back to bite us, sure. Just to grab whatever vamp he wants. Which might be the second Sanctum Seeker if he's got another one. This card is bonkers. I got 2 of them in my vamp deck. Probably want 3 for top end and go tokens, so you have lots of triggers. I think that's the route to take with that card. Just a Zealot, okay. Does he have another Zealot in hand to draw that Zealot? Oh, you can arch and play it. Fair enough. Come on, answer of some sort. I think we're just dead anyway, to be honest. Why are you timing me out? I'm clicking resolve. I have to do this now. No, I don't have to do this now, actually. I can pass, because this is whenever it enters the battlefield, something gets +1/+1. So as long as whatever resolves doesn't hit the battlefield before I wipe this Forerunner off the board, we're all good. We got to 1. Unless it's another Sanctum Seeker, and then we're just dead. So, what you got? He's drawing. Those 2 cards must be awful, because he just keeps drawing like, on his first main. It's never usually a good sign for a player like that. Oh my god, it's a Vona. Alright. We've got 1 turn to find our Hour of Devastation number 2. There's 2 in the deck. GG. Wonderful. Alright. The top deck luck is real. We gotta keep going though. I don't know what we can get to get out of this one. Maybe a Drake so I can pull the Hour of Devastation back or something along that line. Are these Drakes? Or are they Elementals? They're Elementals. They look like Drakes. Alright, he's drawing. Good old RNG. Come on, opponent. You got this. Maverin Fane, sure. I am really dead. 3 cards in hand. You just need, like, 1 more creature and then you've pretty much blanked half of my stuff. Sure. Totally fine. Amulet won't going anywhere. And we're dead. Alright. Oh, RNGesus. Occasionally you're nice to us. Most of the time, not so much. Come on, I want that rank up and I want that weekly. And I want it now. Not a land. What do you think RNGesus gives me? It's like Santa. I'm sick of getting damn coal. Yeah. It's an essence scatter on 2, but we're on the draw. So he likely gets down something nasty anyway. Like Merfolk, he's already got like his Mistbinder and an unblockable Herald at that point. The Drake's nice though. We'll keep it. We'll see. Save you one time, but not 2. Yeah, that's pushing it at that point. Okay. Desert, so that we got Essence Scatter on 2. Green, black. Explore then, probably. Moment of craving. And he left it on top, did he? Alright, well, we're going to hold up Essence Scatter because he might have his Explorer dude. We definitely don't want Explorer dude resolving. Because that guy's annoying and can get out of my board wipe range. Alternatively, if he doesn't do anything, we've got a desert to cycle, so that's pretty good. A Seeker Squire. So many worse cards. But then again, do I allow him to get too much pressure on me? Then we've got problems. That's a tough one. I think I will. I can't just, like, pretend that his board's not getting bigger. Right, we can Enigma Drake, which gets out a Moment of Craving range. Ish. Still can't block with it, though, that's the problem. It's better than nothing. He's got the choops. Can I get the wipes, please? Thank you. Preach. Wonderful. Alright then. I'll put a Bloodwater entity down. Means he spends 2 of his mana killing it. I'd rather use it to get back my Hour of Devastation. It's going to take us, well, unless we draw another top deck untapped land of Jesus, glorification of RNGesus, then it's going to take us 2 turns to get there. But we get a Primal Amulet down instead. Alright. It's not going to be fast enough, is it? Straight up just not going to be fast enough. Next turn we play Primal Amulet, we take another 5. And then we're on the back foot constantly at that point. We can use Entity to get back Hour of Devastation, so we've got 2 wipes in this hand. 2 counters on the Primal Amulet. I'm going to cycle this. Hopefully we can get an untapped land. Okay. Alright. I'm going to wipe now because I like my life total above 0. We can get it back with Bloodwater Entity then as well. RNGesus. When did you arrive? I should mod him in chat. That's a Tender Tube. She's Just more board wipe fodder, to be honest. Uh-huh. That's pretty sweet, though. This lovely little combo. Thrashing Brontodon. You left it on top. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna draw. That's fine. Highland Lake. And let's just Bloodwater Entity. With Opt up for a prowess trigger. Take Hour of Devastation, please. Yoink. End turn. You get some more 2/2s, sure. Yeah, it's that Brontodon that he knows about. Gonna keep it? Or are you gonna bin it? He's keeping it. Okay. Draw. So we know he's going to Moment of Craving the entity, and in which case that we opt to keep it alive so we can chump block this 4/4. Yeah. So he needs another removal spell. Yeah, well, keeping that on top. Of course we are. Let's not be silly here, guys. Just a day to play that Brontodon. Let's do it. I don't see a reason why you wouldn't. Okay. Yep, he gets a dead thing. Some lands.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, Flash 265. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. All right. Goodbye, board state. He gets that Brontodon. We should be able to do something about it, hopefully. Oh, Vizier. Disgusting. Rascus Contempt. Oh my god. Okay. He's going off. Yeah. That's not a good card. How many board wipes have we had? Just the one. So Supreme will say to go get another board wipe. It's not out of the question, right? Oh dear. His Primal Amulet isn't going anywhere as long as that Brontodon's in his hand, though. Just does him no favours. I guess we'll pass Spell Swindle, Supreme Will, hopefully. This game's probably over, though, to be honest. Taking 6. It's board wipe or bust. It's got a card on top. Oh, it's a Branch Walker. Okay. All this matters not if an Hour of Devastation is on top. He finds more lands. He finds yet more lands. Brontodon, me daddy. Come on.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, Mr. Whirlwind. Thank you very much for the follow as well. That is not a board wipe. Opt does help us potentially find one though, so we'll grab that Opt. And we will opt for a board wipe. Yep, that's fine. I just can't. Just cannot. We're in top deck central, here we go. Board wipe or bust. Heart the cards. I'm channeling my inner Yu-Gi-Oh! Come on. Give it to me. Oh, it was red. I thought, oh my god, we've got it. Not quite. GG. You know what? Have a GG, opponent. I know you're using a precon right now, so it must feel good to get those wins occasionally. I imagine for those 100,000 that have just joined recently, it feels real bad playing this game right now from people who've been playing for weeks.